One of my mom's favorite sayings to me is, Bonita, your life can change in a day. And I think that in 2020, that saying could not be more true or more appropriate. The funny thing about that though is that, my mom used to say that to me, not only during the times where maybe I needed a bit of a pep talk, but also during the times where things were going really well and I was maybe feeling on top of the world. Because the goal for me in that saying has been in my life to recognize that life is impermanent, that life is cyclical, and where there are ups, there are also downs, and after the downs come more ups, and so forth and so on. And so in 2020, I think the gifts for me in holding on to that phrase and reminding myself of that as I've gone along is to remember that through some of the toughest times that life can change in a day, and to remember that anything actually is possible, and that all it takes is one thing in our lives for things to get better. And sometimes it might be an incremental step towards things changing and getting better, but that it is still possible to hold on to that and to trust that life is actually unfolding for us. And at the same time, through the moments and through the pockets, because 2020 hasn't all been bad and challenging, it's been through the pockets where things have really been amazing and wonderful, to recognize too that the gift in that is to remember to really embrace and to really enjoy and to savor those feelings of gratitude, of feeling deeply grateful for the beauty, for the wonderful moments, and for the abundance, or for of whether that is of love or joy or wonderful experiences or of wealth or whatever that might have been. And so never before, as I say, has a saying been more true for me, I think, than in 2020. And I think now as we come towards the end of it, for all of us, we really are in such a fortunate position, and we're in that position where we have an opportunity to re-energize ourselves and to refocus, perhaps reunite, and even to reimagine and reevaluate. I mean, we knew there were so many rewords we could use for this year at the end of it, but to really look at our lives again and to have a good think about, what is important for us, and what is it that we can reflect back on in 2020 that we can use and take forward with us in the new year to support us through. And so, I mean, if there's one thing that's for sure, 2020 made sure that almost every single one of us turned into an overnight modern TV presenter. So well done, bravo on what you made through this year as a communicator. I think the other thing we can pretty much guarantee is that in 2021, none of that's going to change. In fact, communicating through these tiny little lenses that we do is going to become even more important for us as leaders, for change makers in the world. And so our ability to do that, and to do that professionally, to do that with confidence, to do that with authenticity, with credibility, and to be able to engage our audiences on the other end of the lens will be more and more important. In 2021, what can you look forward to from me, from us? I will be launching on a much grander scale. It's a program called The Voice Code, and for me it is a program that I've been working towards and building and creating, and in 2021 we'll really see that coming into fruition. Being able to identify, to upgrade, and then to activate the parts of our voice code, our unique voice code, our personality, presenting matrix, and the presence codes within us is key to our being able to really take those bolder steps and to be able to lead and to be able to reach our full potential. And not only that, but to have the greatest impact that we can possibly have, not only on ourselves and our careers, but also on our staff members, on our companies, in the community, within our country, and imagine even within the world itself. My invitation to you is, over this Christmas and this festive season time, to begin to think about and really begin to dream about, how your life can change in a day in 2021, and what that means and what that looks like for you. And if there's any part of this program that for you you'd feel like you'd like to have a chat about, or that there's something in there that really resonates with you, that you'd like to take your communicating and your leadership to the next level in the way that you present and communicate, whether that's on camera or in person, you know where to reach me. Please feel free to reach out and I'll be happy to have a chat. And on that note, from me, Bonita Nuttall, I really want to thank you for the opportunity to work with you, to journey alongside you. Thank you for trusting me with your journey. It is an honor, truly it is an honor for me to work with amazing humans who are in the process of self-actualizing themselves and who are actively and consciously working on not only their personal but also professional development. So it is my honor to have walked with you as we have together. I wish you and your whānau and your friends, wherever they might be, here in New Zealand or around the world, a really happy holiday season, beautiful festivities, and here's to an abundance of absolute magic, of peace, of health and prosperity and wealth. Here's to a really magical 2021. I'll see you then.